I'm very excited about this brand new foundation from Rare Beauty. I got the shade number 16, and this is supposed to be a matte foundation. I did swatch a couple of shades that I thought would match me when I was looking at them online. I did notice a lot of the neutral tones that I swatched were more on the warm-ish side of things. It says it's an airy whipped foundation that stays true to you all day with medium buildable coverage and a skin-like matte finish. I've been loving a matte finish for my oily, acne-prone skin, so let's see how this sits. It says that this is a self-priming and self-setting foundation. Okay, so here it is on this side. I would say that this is a pretty thin amount of foundation, and this is a solid medium full coverage. You can still kind of see my sunspots and my freckling right on the tops of my cheeks, but it's definitely more subtle than other foundations that claim to be just like medium coverage. It blended really easily on the skin, and you can definitely tell as you're buffing it in that this is definitely going to be a matte finish because it doesn't slip and slide the same way that a more dewy foundation would. I think that this is really great. It'll allow me to use a lot less concealer than I typically do with my more medium coverage foundations. You know, I could kind of see where they're going with the whipped texture because it does feel quite airy when you're touching it. All right, this is what the foundation is looking like. So on this side, I did powder down. I just did a light dusting of powder here. Since this is supposed to be self-setting, I wanted to test it out. So on this side, I only set down my concealer with a little bit of powder, but the rest of the face I left untouched with powder. I do think on this side where I did put powder, it is looking like there's powder. Like it looks like I have powder on top of foundation. It does look a little bit like it's clinging just right here. So we'll see how that looks throughout the day or if it gets any worse. But around the nose, which usually is a trouble spot for me, it's not clinging and it's not like sinking into those lines.